Why you keep going through these emotional roller coasters? You want to know why? See, putting too much trust in the world and not enough trust in the word is one of the reasons why we're constantly going through emotional roller coasters. I remember when God gave my husband this revelation, and it actually spoke to me and resonated in my spirit today as I was talking to a young lady. He mentioned about how with her thinking process, it's just she started to say there's just so much stuff that's going on in the world. And God put that revelation he gave my husband down on in my spirit. And I told her, I say, one of the reasons is because we're relying too much on the world and not God's word. See, God's word is spelled W-O-R-D. The world is spelled W-O-R-L-D. And when you think about it, the revelation that God gave my husband was the L was the lies. The L represent the lies that the world tried to put in your mind, put in your thoughts, to have you teetering on either side of God's words and the world's way. So what we have to understand is, in order to become more emotional secure, to become more emotional mature, that we have to learn about God's word. This morning God had gave to me Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, where it tells us that we are destroyed as a people because of the lack of knowledge. And that is because we do not know and understand God's word. We have no knowledge of God's word, but we sit up here and listen to part of God's word from the world when there's so much confusion because you can't discern either or, because you don't know God's word for yourself. So in order to gain more emotional maturity as well as emotional understanding, and the way that we move is we gotta get into knowing God's word and removing the world where the lies are.